Hello and welcome to the video. I'm Jamie, a functional fitness strength and conditioning coach, and basically I serve dads, making them pain-free, mobile and strong. Now, the whole reason I do this is because I have two boys myself, and there's nothing more than I love than being able to play, roll, do all the crazy stuff that we can do, without even thinking about it. So if you're a dad looking to get leaner, fitter and stronger, then this video is going to be for you, because I've got 3 tips on how to achieve that without overcomplicating it. So first and foremost is sleep and restoration. Now, sleep and restoration, you hear about this all the time, but it really does make the difference. 7 to 10 hours of sleep, them numbers do change. It's 8 to 10 in different places, but 7 to 10 hours of sleep is going to have huge benefits, not only for your well-being but for your body, because when we sleep we restore. So we're going to feel more energized. We're going to our energy cells are going to start to recover. So if we've been breaking down tissues from training, etc., then that's going to start to repair them. Your central nervous system and immune systems, so you're going to feel better off. You're going to ward off colds and flus and whatever else that may come your way. And last but not least, if you have a lack of sleep, then your mood and your brain, things like focus and memory, will start to diminish, especially the next day, or if you've had it over a couple of days, then you really might notice them effects. Now, I understand that might be hard for new dads, and I'm not out of touch with this, because my second son, he is only 6 months and we are still having wake ups in the night. So how do I combat this? Well, tip 2, recovery. We're going to talk about that, and I'll explain there how I combat that as a fairly new dad. So as I say, tip number 2, nutrition, training and recovery. Now, these are all together. I've grouped them all together because in my opinion, to be functionally fit and functionally healthy, you need to have all 3 of these. You can't have great nutrition but not train. You can't train and ignore the recovery. And it goes on. It's like a triangle. You have to have all 3 pieces. So let's start with nutrition. Nutrition, you need to eat clean. By eating clean and knowing what's in your foods, you're eating nutrient-full foods, and where possible, you're making it yourself, is just one of the best things to do. Now, you can go to all sorts of places for all sorts of stuff in terms of your nutrition. Google, YouTube, like you're here now. You can get a Joe Wicks Lean 15 book. That's an absolutely fantastic guide, giving you the recipes and stuff. So really, there is an abundance of resources out there that are there for you to utilize. You just have to eat clean, and you will get lean. So training, you have to know what type of training you're doing, and making sure it aligns with your goals. So if you want to get strong, then the using the said principle, you're going to want to lift heavy weights. If you want to get faster for running, whatever, then logic says that you need to run more, do more sprints, and you'll become faster. You can get deeper into it. I'm just generalizing here, but when you couple a well thought out training program that is aligned with your goals, with good nutrition and good recovery, you can see where I'm going here. It's gonna amplify your results. So then, last but not least, recovery, and I'm talking recovery between sessions, and even deeper you can go into this, between exercises. Now, recovery between sessions, I'm going to touch on this one first. New dads, you are going to, if you're not getting as much sleep as you can, or you're getting broken sleep, then 100% reduce your training days. So if you're doing 4 or 5 training days a week, drop it by 1. So 5 to 4, 4 to 3, and just manipulate the training time a little bit, and allow yourself your body more time to recover between those sessions. 100%, because I'm doing it myself now, it will not change much at all. you'll still feel great, you'll still be functionally fit, and you'll be able to, when the time is right, you'll be able to pick it up again and turn it up a gear, so to speak, and not be out of your depth. Okay. When I talk about rest, recovery in between exercises, what I'm talking about here is, we've all seen that guy sitting in the gym looking at his phone, or you know, it seems like they're taking forever on a machine or something. Now, not in all cases, but the ones that know why they're doing it are doing it for a particular reason. So when you're training, you're utilizing energy systems to get the most out of your training. Now, we can go down that rabbit hole, but what I want you guys to take away from this, without getting too complicated, is by using your rest time, you're going to be able to do more in that second, third set at the rate that you need to do it. So, for example, if you're lifting 85% of a weight, so of your 1 rep max, let's say it's a deadlift, you need to hit 5 reps in your training program because you're looking for strength. You're going to need 3 to 5 minutes of recovery time to be able to do that again consistently over and over again. And then that consistency leads to the compound effect, and you will then start to progress that way. More volume, more intensity, so on and so on. So utilize your rest. Take away that. I went down a rabbit hole, but utilize your rest, okay? So yeah, they are sitting on a machine, and it is a little bit annoying sometimes. Just have a second thought and think: are they following a specific training program that asks them to have X amount of rest, so that they can put all their effort into their second, third, fourth sets to get the most out of the exercise, most bang for buck in terms of energy spent. So yeah, that's what the Ram's Head Barbell Club is. It's a membership for dads to literally open up the app, select a training program that you would like to do for 4 weeks, and utilize it with all your resources and all that good stuff in there. But it's all in an app. No website, no computer needed. Just in the app, straight on it. All the resources you'll ever need to get you functionally fit, mobile, strong, and pain free. So, moving on. And yeah, last but not least, I've already touched on it. Consistency in your sleep, preparing your meals, your training, and your recovery. Doing all of the steps and tips that I've just gave you above, but doing them consistently, week in, week out. Now, I'm not saying you need to show up to every single day buzzing and absolutely ready to rock and roll, DEFCON 5 level workouts. It's just live in the real world. It's not going to happen, and if it does happen for you, that's great. But just being aware that you still need to go through the motions and train, and then understand that not all days are going to be a great training day, but you still put that work in, you still put that effort in, you're still moving forward, opposed to stagnating and standing still or reversing back. So yeah, to sum this video up and finish up: sleep, eat, train, recover, do it consistently, and you're going to see fantastic results 100%. Now, this is my first YouTube video, so if you did enjoy it, I'd appreciate some feedback. Drop me a like. Subscribe, it is free. I never realized this until a few months ago, and yeah, I like to think of myself as being quite tech savvy, but yeah, it's free. So if you do like this and you want more content, drop me a subscription, and yeah, I look forward to catching you on the next video.